Guys, take a look at this. A beautiful Chipotle Lime Chicken Sandwich. This is what everybody should get to enjoy. Try this out. You won't regret. Hey everyone, welcome back to Texas Cooking Today. On this episode, we're going to be making a magnificent tasting dish. This is a Chipotle Lime Chicken. Now this is a chicken breast, it's boneless, skinless, that we're going to prepare by marinating it in chipotle and lime and grilling it up with some mesquite smoke. And we're going to make a sandwich with that sucker. Oh, that's going to be delicious. So I'll tell you what guys, come over this way. Take a look at these fantastic ingredients that I have, and let's get busy making Chipotle Lime Chicken. Come on over. Guys, today's recipe is very, very simple. Now the sandwich part of it, I have chosen a French brioche bun, because I want it to be really soft and fluffy. And I'm probably going to use some like lettuce and maybe either onions or shallots. If you want to put tomato on there, that's cool. Figure out what dressing you would like for this. And we can discuss some of that later also. But right now, this is mostly about the chicken and the marinade that makes the flavor for it. So I have here a skinless, boneless chicken breast. I usually get these and seal them up until they're ready to use. Our marinade, very simple guys. We have right here some Chipotle sauce. Now, this is a Chipotle sauce that's made by the Tabasco Corporation. There's a couple of different brands of these. Just pick one out that suits your taste buds and go with it. This one I am using 1/8 of a cup of this Chipotle Tabasco sauce. And it's not really that hot. It's a fairly mild sauce for what it is. This is 1/4 of a cup of lime juice. We're going to be using 2 of these cloves of garlic, not a whole bulb, but just 2 of the cloves, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of paprika. And then after we get all of that in with the chicken breast, we're just going to let it marinate for about 1 to 2 hours. And after that, it's ready to be grilled and make into whatever you want to make it into. So guys, let's get right on to this marinade. Now guys, before we can marinate this, I need to get this chicken breast stable for cooking. Now what I mean by stable for cooking is I don't want the breast to pull in and get real thick when I'm cooking it. I want the meat to maintain a stable thickness. Also, I want the meat to have the same thickness throughout. Here on the tip it's thin, back here it's thick, and I want it to be uniform. So I'm going to have to pound this down. This gives me a couple of benefits. Number one, the chicken doesn't shrink up when cooking it, so it maintains a nice stable shape. It cooks even, meaning that the tip doesn't get dry with the rest of it moist, or this undercooked with this cooked just the right way. When it's uneven, it's uneven. It'll cook uneven. So we have to even it out. Also, it breaks apart the fibers of meat, and it makes it more tender, and it allows a more surface area so that the marinade penetrates better. It's a win-win situation. Now I've placed my chicken breast in a Ziploc bag, and that's what I'm going to marinate it in also. I'm going to use a simple fry pan. Now you can use a meat mallet for this, but I find this works good. It spreads out the pressure on the chicken breast, and you want to make sure it has a nice rounded edge and not a sharp edge, because it could damage that meat. Now guys, when you do this, you don't have to get medieval on it, okay? It doesn't take the strength of an 800-pound gorilla to pound out a chicken breast. So I'm not hitting it hard, just doing it gently. Over on this edge, you want to be real gentle, because that's that tender, and it'll tear just like that. Now guys, what I have here is a chicken breast that is about the same thickness throughout. Perfect. So that's going to grill up wonderful. It's going to hold its shape better, and it's going to cook a little bit faster. let's get on with marinating it. Guys, let's do this simple marinade. First things first, that chipotle sauce. I'm gonna pour it right down in this bag, and I'm going to try to scrape out anything extra in that bowl. A thick sauce like that just kind of wants to hang on to the glass some. And my bag is not working with me, but that's just sort of life in the big, right? Lime juice. Now guys, from here, pretty simple. I'm gonna need 2 cloves of garlic in that. All I have to do is crush them real good and toss them right in there. The oils will release and become a part of that marinade. Next thing, I mentioned we want about a teaspoon of the paprika. There we go, that's about right. And then about the same on the salt, about a teaspoon of salt. That's about a half. That's about a teaspoon. There we go. Now all I have to do is zip this closed. Mix those ingredients together. Get the chicken well coated. And the last thing, I'm going to place that chicken down in a bowl, just like this. That way all of the ingredients, all of that liquid collects around the meat itself. Now I can simply place that in the refrigerator, give it its time to marinate, and in an hour to 2 hours, depending on how strong I want my marinade, I can put that out on my grill and cook it. And we're talking 3 to 4 minutes per side on the cook, and that chicken will come out perfect. Our chicken breast has had plenty of time to marinate now. I have dried it out, and I'm going to hit it with just a light coat of salt. You might be thinking, hold it, more salt? Well, remember, the salt made that marinade heavy, but it also washed right off the minute I pulled it out of that liquid. So I want just a light coat on one side. Now when we grill this, guys, it's going to go on and be on there for a very short period of time. We're talking 3 to 4 minutes per side, and it's done. All right, remember this is very thin all the way across. It's only a 1/2 inch thick at its thickest, so it's going to cook quickly. Some other items that I have to put on my bun. I've got some avocado, shallots, lettuce, and I made a Dijonnaise for mine. You guys fix yours up however you would like. Look at all that smoke, folks. Let's get our chicken up in there. It'll be ready in about 6 to 8 minutes. Remember, 3 to 4 minutes per side. That's all it's going to take. Guys, that chicken breast is in off of the grill. Man, we are talking about delicious right here. How to make a really good chicken sandwich 101. Let's move right into getting some shallots on there. And I just want to kind of lay these out across the top here of the meat itself. I'm going to get some greens on there, a little lettuce, like so. There we are. Get those to that edge. And our top bun. There we are. One simple, beautiful sandwich. Ooh, I can't wait to cut that open and check it out. There it is, guys. Isn't that cool? I'll tell you what, this is a beautiful sandwich. Let me slice this open so we can kind of get a better look at this from the inside out, so to speak. There we are. Got a little of that Dijonnaise on my hand. Now guys, look at that beauty. Absolutely wonderful sandwich. That's the way a Chipotle Lime Chicken Sandwich should look. And as far as the way it tastes, flat off the hook. Oh man. Guys, pardon me, I had to wipe my hands. Delicious. Oh, so good. Unbelievable. Gentlemen, ladies, this is a sandwich that has its own rewards. So delicious. You really need to try this recipe. It's fantastic. And I would like to say thank you very much for watching Texas Cooking Today, for watching this episode. I would like to say thank you very much to my subscribers. Ladies and gentlemen, to my subscribers, cheers. Thank you very much. If you haven't subscribed, guys, please do click the bell so I can tell you when my stuff comes out, which will usually be on Thursdays, okay? So look for me then. Also, if you would, a thumbs up, I appreciate it. And I love comments. If you've noticed, I answer a lot of them. So, thank you very much. You guys have a good day. See you later.